Oh, hello again. Right. Today was quite a slow day. Mostly been just sitting at home, just not doing much. So let's play some Pentiment. I feel like I'm about to finish it. Like I know I feel like I'm close to finishing it. So your Windows version? What? Your Windows version doesn't meet requirements? I'm sorry, what? I can't use Game Pass anymore? The fuck? What do you mean I can't use Game Pass anymore? Are you dumb? Hold on. Wait, can I actually use Game Pass? Oh, I can. I can still launch the games. I don't know what the fuck this is. But it's fine. Right, let's see. The music in this game is great. It just sounds so, I don't know, some melancholic, I guess. Especially like this main menu theme. St. John's Eve. Right, what was the objective? Gotta go to testing, I guess. Alright, let's go to testing. Wait, no, there's a shit. The chapter house is dead end, isn't it? No, that isn't. Slow. We gotta push slow. We just have to. Good slow. Oh. Is it a bit quiet? Right, town commons, I think. Oh shit. Troops have arrived. Oh, ooh, the troops are here. We don't have much time, so let's get this over with. I know some of you are frightened, some of you want to give up, but we have to see this through. Maybe we can't get what we've been fighting for, but we can get justice for Otto. That's right, for Otto, justice. For my axe. Dad, what about the Duke soldiers? They've been getting closer all day. I know, that's why we have to do this now, before it's too late. All we need now is for Andreas to tell us who did it. Shit. You see, guys, no more stalling, Andreas. We need to know who killed Otto, and we need to know now. Can Andreas even tell us the truth? Shit. Of course I can. Finding the culprit is all I've been doing since you chased the monks into the library. Yeah. Peace, peace. If Andreas names the guilty party, they should face the law, not a mob. I'm not debating this, Ulrich. We're out of time. Acting now is the only way to get justice. We can't let anything stop us. A name, Andres. Just give us a name. We'll do the rest. Veronica. She made it, everyone. She made it. Oh, she gave birth. Hey. Rachel gave birth to a baby girl. Rachel? Her name's Rachel? Alright, it's the British woman. Oh god, ew. Quiet, quiet. Everyone needs to stay back and give Rachel space. Yes, Agnes, of course. All is well, praise God. Oh, look at the baby. Look at the little child. Oh, it's this font again. Safe and sound, and the baby girl. Baruch Lashem? Baruch? What? Baruch Lashem? With everything going on, with everything that could have happened. God be praised. Oh, Baruch Lashem is like a... I don't know, like a Jewish exclamation, maybe? Peter, I'm sorry, I can't keep supporting you anymore. I understand your cause, but I need to protect my daughter and keep my friends safe. I've already lost Marie and Bird. I can't bear to lose anyone else. If bowing to the Duke's wishes will protect us, I'll do it gladly. I believe in the cause, Peter, but not at the cost of any more violence. This is a... Labs are stake. Yeah, you're making the right decision. You know what? At least one of you are. Please excuse me, everyone. I need a moment to myself. Go Gaga. Me? Gongaga. Maybe he's right. This is too much. Right, what about our safety? The matter isn't so straightforward. Maybe violence is something. How can you all so easily give up? That soldier said the Duke would consider concessions for the town if we release the abbot. Surely that would be enough. There is room in the law to allow a peaceful resolution. We should trust Andreas's expertise and judgment, and trust in the law as well. Force will not solve anything. Letting the abbot go would be justice, wouldn't it? If he's not the one who killed Otto? You townsfolk don't understand. Letting the abbot go won't fix anything. If we can't get the concessions we need... all peasants will starve and die in the end, and then where will Tassing be? Besides, Otto's death needs to be vindicated. Don't walk away from this now, Ulrich. Oh, this guy's just consumed by revenge. He doesn't give a shit about the town and the villagers anymore. I have not swayed from the cause, Peter. Rest assured. But Ulrich, this isn't your fight. Gret, it is moral and Christian to stand with the peasants. I cannot do otherwise. Damn you all! Such behavior is reckless and cruel, especially right now. Get out, all of you. Let Rachel rest. Yes, Agnes. We'll go now. Andreas, we are not done. We must still find justice for Otto before the Duke's soldiers arrive. Alright. Let's get this outside. Vis Major. No more stalling, no more interruptions. Tell us what you know, Andreas. Give us a name. Give us a name or the monks can burn along with their precious books. Alright. I'm hoping the corporate won't give you any concessions. Let's just give the murder to the Duke's men instead. Remember your promise, you'll let them go. You won't hurt them. Yes, I remember, but first you need to give us what we want. Tell us! I have one more condition. God damn it, Mailer, we don't have time for this. Caspar is leaving. If anyone has a problem with it, I'll knock your goddamn teeth out. What? Leave? That's fine, the boy can leave. It's not his fight. What the fuck? What the fuck? God, I thought we got along. What the fuck? Please, Caspar, I couldn't live with myself if something happened to you. Showed concern for Caspar on St. John's Eve? Did I not? Don't remember. Encourage Caspar to learn from your mistakes as an artist. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I thought he listens to me. No, Master Andres, I won't leave you. I know you don't want to, but you have to. Find your way back to Salzburg, back to your family. Shit, please. Master Andres, you'll teach me again when this is all over, right? Of course, Caspar, I'll be right behind you. Alright, oh, well, he's leaving. Look. Who killed Otto? Right, okay. I'm gonna have to kind of recap all this because I don't remember. Okay, so Martin is not Martin. He's like a dude who got in a bar fight a number of years ago and he took Martin's place because Martin died or whatever. Brigitte admitted to knowing all along that the Martin Bauer who returned to testing was actually a man named Jobst Farber. She says she kept his secret because she much preferred Jobst as a husband to Martin. It's clear to me from the evidence I've gathered that the man that's been calling himself Martin Bauer for the last several years is actually an imposter named Jobst Farber. Imposter, huh? There's an imposter among us. Werner Stoltz recalled Martin having a scar when he treated him as a boy. He found it strange that the scar had completely disappeared the last time he examined him. Joshua, one of the peasants staying at the Golden Hand, seemed to recognize Martin from... Yeah, I know all this. Yep. Alright, what about Hannah? Hannah seemed suspect as well, but I don't think she did it. Nah. Casper and I overheard Hannah Bergerin. She's fucking the Miller, but she didn't kill Otto. She doesn't have it in her. Sister Margaret died and 5 brother guys, the monk who hid them there. I don't think it's Guy. Was embezzling money. Nah, it's not. I don't know what the fuck these guys were on about with their necromancy rituals and whatnot, but I don't think he killed Otto. I'm going with Martin. He seems to be like the prime suspect, I feel like. Martin killed Otto because Otto learned his secret. Secret? What secret? Martin is... Wait, is Martin in here somewhere? Is that him? No. Martin is not who you think he is. In fact, he's not Martin at all. His name is Jobst Farber. What? That can't be true. We all know Martin. We've known him since he was a boy. He's from Muldorf, where he fled the town after killing a man in a brawl. A pilgrim from Muldorf recognized him at the Golden Hand. My god! Sepp. Who the fuck is Sepp? Dr. Stoltz confided in me that Martin had lost a bad scar he acquired in his childhood. I remember that. The boy fell on a fence post. When I saw Martin in the meadow the day I arrived, he didn't sneeze at all in the meadow, not once. That's right, when he was young he couldn't go anywhere near that meadow. But how did he know everything about us, about Tassing? He knew the real Martin. They were highwaymen together, bandits. Otto learned Jobst's secret. He was keeping the secret in exchange for Martin's support against the abbot. Right, and we all wanted to believe that Martin had returned home. That the rotten boy who ran away came back a changed man. But he's not a changed man. He's not the same man at all. Curse you for laying this truth at our feet, Andreas. By any name and measure, Martin has been a good neighbor to all of us this past few years. But if he killed Otto, if he really did this, then justice must be done. Alright, Peter. We've heard Andreas out, but the accused should be allowed to defend themselves. Holy shit, look at this guy with a gun! You're not going anywhere, Peter. You're not getting anyone. None of you are. Martin is under my protection, and you're out of time. Peter, I'm so delighted I was able to snuff out the flickering flame of your pathetic rebellion. What the fuck is going on with this guy? I don't really care if Martin, whoever he is, lives or dies, but I can't let you have your revenge. It's so easy to take things from poor Peter, but I never get tired of doing it. What the fuck? Listen to me, all of you. It's over. You're done. The only thing you can do now is release the abbot and pray for the Duke's mercy. If any of you people set foot near my mill, you'll get none from me. The fuck? Damn him! Damn him! He thinks he can stop us? All of us? He can't. Peter, this has gone too far. We have to release the abbot before it's too late. To hell with the abbot, Ulrich. And if you won't help us, to hell with you. Let's not take this any further, maybe. No, he is not. The law doesn't allow for mob justice. If you do this, you could all be punished. They'll punish us anyway. They've been punishing us for years. I'm not gonna let them punish us anymore. Not tonight, not ever again. To the mill! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Stay back, brutes! This won't end well for any of you. Martin has my protection, and I won't hesitate to shoot you like the animals you are. So stay away from my fucking mill! And you, Andreas, I thought you'd made something of yourself. It seems you're really as pathetic as the rest of this lot. You're an asshole, Lenhart. You always had the wrong ideas about the peasants. I never agreed with you. I thought you were a man of stature, Andreas, but you're just a spineless bastard. It'll be the death of you, I know it. I'll say, take the boy and go. You don't need to be involved in this. No, I'll say, get back. Don't you dare disobey me, Paul. You hear me? Get your mother back inside. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm taking Mom and we're leaving somewhere far away from you. They hate him. They fucking hate him. You'll regret this, boy. I won't be responsible for how your life turns out if you leave. Lenhart, let them go. They've lived under your rule long enough. I should have expected this from you, Paul. You've always been a sad excuse for a son. And I'll say, if you do this, you won't find anyone else to love you. You'll be a feckless old crone like that Ottilia, I'll say. It's over, Lenhart. They're gone. You're not so high and mighty now, are you? You're gonna lose everything just like us. Give up, Miller. There's more of us than you in that mill, and you can't shoot us all. Give us that good-for-nothing Martin, whatever his real name is. Give us the imposter. I'm sorry, Peter. Everyone, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, cheat anyone. I know it's hard to believe me, but I didn't kill Martin and I didn't kill Otto. God knows I haven't lived a long life, so maybe I already had this coming. Do what you have to do, but don't let anything happen to Brigitte, please. We won't. We take care of our own. You're all mad. This isn't how the law works, and you know it. Your blabbering will change nothing. You've never given a damn about law or justice or propriety? Or fucking decency a day in your life, Lenhart. Ha! You've let me have my way for years, Peter, and done shit all about it. You've never stood up for anything, and you won't get any further today, coward. Peter, Lenhart, please, let us search for peace tonight. Such language is not Christian. Coward, am I? Come down here and face me like a man, you piece of shit. Please, everyone, calm down. We can still talk this out. Violence is not the answer, Peter. You can't blame the man or Rick. Force is all Peter and his family knows. He certainly worked with Christine. It certainly worked with Christine. Who's Christine? How dare you even speak her name, much less suggest... Oh, fuck! Shit. Lenhart, you killed him. Murder! You monster! Burn him! Make him pay! Justice! Shit. You've been a menace to this town long enough, Lenhart, but murder? You've brought this on yourself. Let both the murderers die together. Oh, shit. Andres, troops are advancing on the town. We need to go now. We must let the abbot out so he can talk to the Duke's soldiers. If we don't get the abbot out, he won't be able to stop the soldiers. Precisely, let's go. Oh shit. Oh, Lenhart's dead. Not Lenhart. Well, Lenhart's probably gonna be dead as well. But the other one, Ulrich. Father Abbot, you can come out. The peasants won't hurt you now. Really? Why? Andreas found the killer and justice has been dispersed. Dispensed? Peter has to keep to his word. Are you sure? Please, Father Abbot, the Duke's soldiers have surrounded the town. We have to show them you're no danger, that the peasants aren't holding you captive. We don't want any more bloodshed, Father. Oh, it's the guy with the... It's the Majma looking dude. With the eye patch. What happened to the mill? Is anyone hurt? We saw it. We saw a fire. Oh shit, they are... Peter, stop, you got your justice. We swore that you wouldn't harm the abbot or the brothers, remember? I did. No one else needs to die tonight. The abbot can talk to the Duke's herald. You held Lenhart responsible for his actions. We can convince the Duke that what happened tonight was justice. Otto is dead. Ulrich is dead. We can work through this, Peter. Hope is not lost. Everything can go back to the way it was before. Right, the way it was before. Like nothing ever happened. Peter? What the fuck's he doing? What is it? What did you do? Did he burn the books? Like the library? God save us, he lit the manuscripts. Oh shit. Nothing's ever gonna change. The books! Dad, what did you do? We need to get to the water in the Sisters' Well quickly before it spreads. Fuck. Peter, the soldiers are in the abbey. They're coming this way. We need to save as many of the books as we can. No, we need to get out of here. Oh, he fucking burned the library. It's insane. Andres, let's go. I'm sorry, I can't. Andres! What the fuck? What the fuck's he doing? Jesus Christ! Is that the end? Is that the ending? Well, what the fuck? I'm guessing that's the bad ending. Is that Andres? To all interested parties regarding investments made to Andreas Mahler, artist of Nuremberg, for the creation of a mural in the Church of Our Lady. Is this the end? What the fuck? The Chamber Court upholds the rulings of the Nuremberg City Court and Council in 1526 and 1527 respectively. All claimants signed contracts containing clauses under which their investments could be returned. As Andreas Miller's death indisputably resulted from a greater power, a contractually exempted circumstance, his estate cannot be held liable. In the interest of feminine liberty, his widow, Sabine, retains all contested investments. The 15th day of February, Anno Domini 1534. Well, that's fucking depressing, dude. Can he not die? Can I avoid this ending? Oh, hold on. We're not done yet. That's one of the sisters. What was her name? Oh, is she like Magdalene! Feels like it's getting cold early this year, doesn't it? At my age, it feels like the cold comes earlier every year. But we need this shield for the leaves to fall and the galls with them. The galls? Galls. A parasitic growth which develops on oak trees, caused by wasps laying their eggs under the tree bark. Oak galls were traditionally harvested and distilled into iron ink used in manuscripts. Alright. Well, you don't want to climb the saint's tree to pull them off? Ha! Even in my youth, that would have required divine intervention. No, thank you. I'll stay here on the ground and wait patiently for the Lord to deliver. Don't you have ink back at your father's shop, though? For the press, he had it delivered. This is just for my own drawings. Besides, sometimes it feels nice to do things the old way. An old way it is. I would know. Yeah, okay, so Magdalene's like all grown up now. Oats! Hey, Mags. Sister Gertrude. God bless you, Master Zimmerman. I told you not to call me that. What, Mags? Why? People call me Oats. You don't see me complaining. It's not even a name, it's a valley? Valley. You like being called Oats. Right, so why are you being so stuck up? Master Zimmerman, would you call Mary Magdalene, witness to our Lord's death and resurrection, Mags? Guess not. Then it seems only fitting you should call Mistress Druckerin by her full Christian name. Alright, sorry sister. Sorry, Mags. Magdalene. Anyway, your dad wants to see you. What? Why? Isn't he at the rat house? He is. He wants you to grab his mural sketches and bring them. Ugh, fine. I suppose this is enough gals for now. We're just about finished too. God bless you both. Don't be long, Magdalene. The council's waiting on this. Not sure why this falls on me, but I suppose I should get going. I think Dad left the rat house plans on his workshop bench at home next to the printing press. Okay. I'm playing as Maggie? Saint Sadia's shrine. Martha especially likes to leave offerings for her. Martha. This is taking place like quite far in the future since Magdalene's like grown up now. Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare her cures for the coming year. Are we gonna have another fucking murder mystery? Okay, let's see. Let's see what changed. The waterfall is always so beautiful. The old salt mines. No one mined in Tassing for ages. Can't believe how quickly the leaves changed this year. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound is one of the few plants that grows year-round here. Hey, let's see Smokey. Oh, Voxlov is back. Look at that. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Magdalene. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound. Oh, it's Horehound again. Alright, this is interesting. I can smell the anise on the breeze. It reminds me of when I was little. Oh shit, the abbey is like abandoned. Look at that. Even the old guest house is falling apart. Yeah, it's all abandoned. Wait, but the Sister Gertrude is still in there, so... The Hand of Saint Moritz. The poor Clarice take care of it now that the Benedictines are gone. The poor Clares? Order of contemplative nuns founded by Saints Clare and Francis of Assisi. As the name suggests, the poor Clares are devoted to extreme poverty. They subsist purely of the donation of alms. Everything seems to be like in disrepair. Well, again, it's kind of weird because the sisters are still here, or at least Gertrude is. God bless you, Magdalene. There's no more plants. But son of Mausfanger! The son of Mausfanger! Holy shit! Mausfanger had a son! You kidding me? Hey, she's here. Margarete. Hello, Margarete. It's Magdalene. Oh, Magdalene, God bless you. You don't normally come to the convent alone. What brings you here? Now that you're not welcome, of course. It's always wonderful to have visitors. I had some spare time and thought I would say hello. Oh, well, hello. Haha. It is good to hear your voice, though. I enjoy it when outsiders visit the convent. Do you miss the outside world much, sister? Yeah, sometimes. I miss the other Benedictine sisters especially. She'd never admitted, but Sister Lisbeth had the most wonderful voice. I always stood next to her if I could. Why stay then? Why didn't you leave when the Benedictines left Kershaw? Truth be told, I was too frightened to leave. Kershaw is my home. I didn't like the idea of becoming accustomed to a new place. Learning the convent's ins and outs was hard enough. I never went outside the convent much anyway. I know where everything is here, even if it's changed over the years. Sister Gertrude had already planned to stay too. The garden always needs tending and 2 hands make light work. Besides, I can't leave Mausfanger behind. She truly is Queen of Kershaw. Has the convent changed very much since the poor Clares arrived? Yes, the food is simpler and some of the prayers are different. But all the chores and gardening is the same. Gertrude misses making ink for the scriptorium, but I've enjoyed learning the sisters' new customs. Speaking of which, I should probably return to my chores. Of course, sister, apologies for interrupting. Not at all, Magdalene, God bless you. Alright, so most of the sisters left, I guess. Who's the prioress now? Francisco? God bless you, Magdalene. I guess this is... she's part of the poor Clares, whatever. Oh shit, no. Can I enter? Can I get in here? I guess it's locked out. Holy shit, look, the roof is gone. The vines have grown over the entrance to the abbot's house. Huh. Wonder if they left like soon after Andreas died. This old statue of Saint Moritz has seen better days. Oh, who's at the mill now? Suse? Suse. Hello, Suse. Alright, who are these? Andreas Jr. Hello. Good day, Master Muller. Or you can call me Magdalene, Andres. Magdalene. Magda works too. Magda. There you go. What are you up to today? Drawing. I guess he's the son of Paul, maybe? Anything interesting? No, secrets. Oh, I see. I'll leave it to it then. Yeah, I guess it's Paul's son. Elsie! Hey, she's back. Hello, Magdalene. Anna. I think, is this the same Anna from... God bless you, Magdalene. And Ulrike. Named after Ulrich. Magdalene! Hello, Ulrike. Hello! What are you doing? Watching. Very well, keep up the good work. Work! Haha! Just like Mom. I will work now. Whose place is this exactly? Like, I see Elsie's here, but... Is that it? Can I go down to the Roman ruins? No? Yeah. Hold on, I wanna check the inn. Golden Hand Inn. And there's Killian. Hi. Hannah. Good morning, Magdalene. There she is. Can I go up? Nico, they're still together. Well, I didn't expect this. Alright, well, they're still running it. I love watching the violets bloom every year. They match the purple of the mountains. Oh, that's where I came from. Brigitta Bauerin and Wacław Rusika? Brigitta. Hello, Magdalene. Rusika house. Oh, Wacław! Like brother Wacław. Alright. God bless you, Magdalene. And Matilda. Well, a bunch of things changed, huh? Can I get in this house? No. Trucker house. Oh, yeah, that's our place, I think. Yeah. Time to get this. The Red House mural sketches. I think this is what my dad wants. I think these are all the plans. What is... Is this part of the plans? Oh, fuck. How are we not done with this yet? Stop. Huh. This isn't Dad's handwriting. I can actually kind of read this. God damn it. How are we not done with this? Thank God here's a printer. Well, whatever. I'll bring it just in case. Alright, I better get these over to the rat house. Shit. Before I go to the rat house... Oh, holy shit. That entire place is just vanished off the map. What about Europe? Did Europe change at all? Oh, hold on. Magdalene has a basic empirical mind. She is well read on the nature of plants and animals, as well as possessing a keen ability to think through and process information she receives, along with its implications. Oh, she's smart then. An empiricist. Alright. Oh, they're still in here. Andres. Son of... Oh, there we go. Son of Anna and Paul Müller. Yeah, okay. Brigitta, daughter of Agnes Steinauer, daughter of Lucky Steinauer, wife of Martin Bauer, mother of Kraft. Her first son, Wolf, died to illness. She lives with her husband and on their farm, close friends with Veronica Bauer. Mother Francisca, Abbess of Kirsau's community of Poor Clares. She was formerly the head of a Coletine Poor Clares community in Heidelberg. Elsie Miller, and the wife of the late Leonhard Miller and mother of Paul. Elsie largely keeps to herself in the Miller home, but many peasants and townsfolk consider her to be one of the kindest people in town. That's interesting. Alright, let's see what else we got. Town Commons. Can visit the church. Mary, Mother of Jesus. Her painting has been here as long as I can remember. Is this Sutton? Let's see who's in the comments. What is down here? Oh, right. Artemis. Her name's Artemis. Hello, Magdalene. Who are you people? Blacktail? Hello, Magdalene. Ava. Oh, I remember Ava. Hello, Magda. Christina. Hi, Magda. Hello, Christina. What are you doing today? Helping Mom. Oats is right. You're really pretty. Did Oats said that? Yeah. I heard him in Craft. Craft? Who's Craft? That guy. Oh, I see. Hee hee. Don't tell, it's a secret. Oh, I'll keep it secret. I definitely won't. You're funny, Magda. Andrews is still here. They're still like banging away on that. What the fuck? Hello, Serial. And her chat. How's it going? Resi. Good morning, Mr. Struckeren. get down to this gardener farm. The gardener house. I guess I was too immersed in keeping the graveyard. My lungs killed me today, so I had to do a short one. Oh, that sucks. What did you do to your lungs? Told you not to go to karaoke. Told you not to do so much karaoke. Clara. Also, I hate plasma. Look, I'm playing as someone else. Stupid long COVID shit, man. Yeah. Fucking sucks. El Peter's still up! How are you still alive? How? You should have died 20 years ago, dude. Fuck. God damn. I'm gonna be watching movies. Oh, one movie. Hans. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? Just wanted to see how you're doing. Well, I was just about to leave. I have to go meet Big Jorg! Holy shit, look at him! He's a full grown up now! Holy shit, Big Jorg! Saw, it seems. Hey, nice. I recently seen Saw again. After like not having seen it in about a decade. Yeah, it holds up. It's a good movie. Il Peter gonna be the last in the entire village. Il Peter's gonna outlive God! Why? Stuff in the forest needs doing. What are you two planning? Nothing. We're just carrying logs. Why would you do that? She keeps asking so many questions. We'll lift big logs to see who's stronger. It's a contest. Ah. Does anybody else participate in this contest? Not usually. There aren't many others in tasking strong enough, other than Big Jorg. Sam was big, like Sepp was, but he's not interested. He's always busy taking care of the farm. Maybe Apollo can join us one day. He's been getting stout the last few years. Apollo, like Artemis? Why are there a bunch of people named after, like, Greek gods? Alright, who's winning so far? Jorg, but barely. I've been gaining on him. He's growing older and softer with his council work. Haha. So this is a thing that men just do from time to time. Me and Jorg, sure, I don't know about anyone else. You're welcome to join us, Magdalene. Perhaps you haven't noticed, but I'm not very big myself. You happen to have small logs that would suit me. Plenty of trees in the forest. We'll find you what you need. Maybe they'd put some meat on those bones. Sure, maybe I'll drop by someday. Christ, Jorg will get a kick out of that. You really mean it, right? Maybe. Absolutely. Great. I should get back to work now. Until later, Magdalene. I wanna lift logs with Big Jorg in hands. Simon. Hey, Magdalene. Hedy. And Utah. I don't know you. Oh, shit. I've been here before. Resi. Oh shit. No, I don't want to advance the story yet. Hey again, Mags. Are you serious? I just told you not to call me that. And what are you all doing out here? Don't you have better things to do? What business is that of yours? Not me. All my work's done, Mags. Why do you care? It's not like you've got important work to do. Oh shit. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Do I have like an entire chapter left? Holy shit. Magdalene maintains and tinkers with the press and type and sometimes works with Baltus. Domestics. Magdalene can handle anything connected with the household or animal work or bookkeeping. Magdalene is proficient with balancing numbers and general accounting of data and information. You know, that seems like a good job for her. I keep my dad's business running and profitable. I handle all our orders and make sure everything's delivered on time. That seems a little more important than standing around in the commons in the middle of the day. Must be nice to have money. You don't have to brag about it. Doesn't really sound like women's work anyway, if you ask me. What's that supposed to mean? Right, no one did. Calm down, Max. You're gonna get a reputation. Too late to worry about that. She already has a reputation. Oh. Oh, look at this! Oh, this is cool. I can be... Barbs? Magdalene is skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Oh, this is what I'm gonna go with. Magdalene likes to playfully tease and flirt with people. Magdalene is a strong negotiator, whether it comes to finances or other matters of trade. Magdalene has a penchant for sneaking around, eavesdropping on conversations, and passing gossip. We're gonna go with Barbs. At least I have a reputation. Oh! If you died today, your epitaphs would read 3 shitheads who spent every morning harassing girls in the commons. Jesus Christ. Assuming you got a grave, that is. Fuck! Jesus Christ! More likely they toss your worthless bodies on a compost heap and hope for a better return. Jesus Christ! Alright, we got it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted? Yes, that's why I was on my way to the rat house. Hopefully I can drop these off and start my reading for the day. Reading? What book is so important that you need to get back to it? Oh shit. Polyglot. Magdalene can't speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but she can read a little of almost all of them. Volksbücher! Magdalene is familiar with the most popular common books of the day, assorted trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, and scatological stories. And Reformation. Magdalene has read a wide range of contemporary books on the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. Yeah, that sounds boring. I'm gonna go with the polyglot. Don Florisol de Nicia. Oh? Don what? Florisol, like flower. It's a knightly romance written in Castilian. Such a beautiful language. Who speaks that? I do. People from Castile. Never heard of it. Alright, sounds made up. Don't you read all sorts of books about trees and birds and whatever? Yes, trees and birds and whatever, that's right. People are finally writing down what they see in nature instead of copying something a Greek imagined centuries ago. Do you have any books on frogs? What? Never mind. Wait, aren't you supposed to be at the rat house too? You're on the council. Sure, but it's pointless without your dad's plans. Let's go. Ugh, fine. Wait, no, I don't want to go yet! Fuck! No! Asshole. I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. So did Andreas die or what? Apparently he did, yeah, in the at the end of the second chapter. I'm not sure if it can be unavoidable death. Or if it's like a thing. But this in this chapter I'm playing as Magdalene, which is the if you remember the baby that Klaus had in the previous chapter. So she was like a little goo goo gaga baby, and now she's like a full grown woman, you know. So it's like decades past. I'm not sure how many, but holy shit, look at Big Jorg. Big Jorg's getting gray. Fuck. The passage of time. I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. Those murals should depict the truth. What we know is the truth. I don't think it's so simple, Klaus. Are you afraid of angering our Lord, Father Thomas? I think Father Thomas means that the truth is not so easily agreed upon. Was she the one that stole the hat? I think so. She might have been. I'm not sure, but I think so. I don't know. I'm tired of arguing. I just wanted to look nice and show what happened. Magdalene, thank you for bringing these. Maybe illustrations will succeed while where talking has failed. I'm done arguing with them. I'll see you at home for supper. It's alright, Magdalene. We don't need to see the drawings. It's not that we don't understand what he's trying to do. I didn't realize we had upset him so much. Sounds like things got worse after I left. Well, we've been arguing about this for almost 2 hours. For all the good that it did us, it hasn't budged. What's the point of talking if you can't make any progress? Magdalene, could you speak to your father and help him see things from our point of view? What is happening? Yeah, I don't even know what you're arguing about. What is your point of view? Klaus has very strong opinions on how the history of Tassing of Kierso Abbey should be portrayed. And those portrayals may upset some of our neighbors. I'm guessing he wants to show Andreas in a good light, or he wants him to be like a central part of the history, or maybe. Isn't the real concern that it's going to upset the Lord? Isn't everyone really worried about him coming here someday and seeing the revolt memorialized on the wall? You keep saying that we all disagree with him. I don't think I do, not entirely. What do you think, Jorg? I know I'm not the smartest man in this room, but I know what happened to my own dad. I know what he did. Oh, Peter, yeah. It doesn't feel right to ignore what happened to him, what happened to Otto. Look, you all know my dad. I never had the chance. Oh, it's Otto's kid. Yeah, he was a baby when Otto died. I don't want to make the people in this town angry. I don't want to make our Lord angry. None of us do, but maybe there's a way to tell the story in a way that's true without upsetting anyone. See, it's all very complicated, you see. Magdalene. Try to get him to consider a portrayal of our history that's a little less inflammatory. Book. I'm not gonna use that now. You want me to convince him to do what you say? I'm sure that would work. I don't think it's as complicated as you think. My father was deeply affected by the revolt. It won't be easy to convince him of anything. The revolt was a major event for everyone in Tassing. I know how hard it was for him. We need to come to an agreement or call off the mural entirely. He's been wanting to paint this mural for years. You can't tell him no all of a sudden. Then help us, Magdalene. Your father will listen to you. Alright, I won't promise anything, though he's already hard enough to convince. Oh, look at this, we got like a different clock now. Magdalene! Thank you for bringing the drawings to the Red House. I'm sorry it was a waste of time. Those men don't know what they want. When I tell them what I'm trying to do, they get scared. Then they talk and talk and talk. They talk all day and we're never any closer to decision. I'm sick of it. Sick of the whole thing. I'm worried about you. Can you just start working on it? If they don't like it, they'll have to figure it out for themselves. They'd probably stop arguing if you just propose something more predictable. Of course, then what's the point of doing it? I spent my whole life illustrating and printing other people's stories. For the first time, I feel like this is my story to tell. I didn't know it was so important to you. We hear all of these stories about what this place was, how it came to be. And it feels like history is something that happened before, happened to other people. But 18 years ago, we lived through something, you and I. Everyone in Tassing. Everyone wants to forget about it, pretend it didn't happen. You don't. No, I don't. All those years ago, I did nothing. I was worried for you, worried for Benjamin and Rachel and Esther. Those people, I guess. Oh, Esther, that's, I guess it's the daughter of Rachel and Benjamin. I was so afraid that I'd lose you. I wouldn't have been able to bear it. In the end, so many people died anyway. Peter and Ulrich and Andreas and all the others. And we lived. Dad, everyone says that it wouldn't have made any difference. If you and the others had fought, you would have died. I would have died. Maybe I could have stopped him from going to the mill. Or maybe you could have stopped the peasants from burning it down. But we'll never know. You can't change the past, Dad. I know, the least I can do is make sure it's not forgotten. Something happened here. We were part of it. I need to help people remember that. If I don't do it, who will? Don't let it get to you. Too late. Well, at least try to get a good night's rest. Maybe things will be better once everyone slept on it. I hope so. All the arguing has left me beat. I'm going to bed early. Alright, I'm gonna stay up for a bit and write a letter to Esther. Good, please say hello to her for me. And her parents, I know that. Good night, Magdalene, I love you. I love you too. Good night, Dada. All this running around has left me tired too. It would be nice to sit down at my desk and just write for a while. Okay, time to check out the rest of the rest of the map. Because I was just like railroaded into like story progression. Agnes. Good evening, Magdalene. Is that it? Albon Bakery, hey. Oh, this was what was his name? The guy who got shot. What was his bakery? Right. Bless you, Magdalene. Can smell the anise. Wait, what? That was an additional line there. Dad always bought anise cakes from Gret to help soothe my stomach when I was ill. Ooh, the rat house is done. Look at that. The rat house is the biggest building in Tassing. Baltus's clock took ages to build in place. Oh, Baltus! Right. What's he been up to? Hold on, let me check the houses first. Eisenkopf. Gnazio. Ciao, Magdalene. What a mess. I don't know how Baltus can get anything done with all this in the way. Baltus. Magdalene. Yes? The cinnamon added to the beer is perfect. You're making beer? Well, yes. It's for the Christmas celebration. Oh, I suppose you don't have much time left. Quite right. The wheel of time stops for no man, but it's gonna be wonderful. Cinnamon, coffee from Ethiopia, cacao from the New World. What? Gesù Cristo, c'è denaro, faccia tutto. Jesus Christ, he who has the money can do everything. Problem? Of course not, it's your money. Anyway, I'm quite excited about it, clearly. As such, alchemy is not normally my strong suit. And for all the Gnasius complaints about the cost, the base rye we're using is free. Given the other ingredients, I'd imagine it doesn't make much of a difference to the cost. Yes, at least someone around here is aware of the costs. Do I or do I not have more than enough money to cover everything 10 times over? Of course, but then I don't want to hear another word about it. The farmers had so much rye this year, they just couldn't use it all. Grete made as much bread with it as she could, but she wound up having to throw a lot out. So why not make beer? Why not? Thank you. Over here we used to drink like for Christmas, for the holidays, or like in winter generally. We tend to drink a lot of well, not all, but some of us like we have this traditional drink. It's basically like boiled wine with a bunch of spices in it, and after you pour it in a cup, you can put like a bunch of cinnamon in it and like a slice of orange, and it's so fucking good. Okay, it's an awesome drink, especially to have like on a cold day. Warner, hey. I'm glad to see a lot of people are still alive. Alright, let's see the rat house. Oh, this is where I've been, yeah. Oh, I've been here. Shit. Is there anywhere I haven't been? Roman ruins? Apparently I can still go, at least they're still on the map. Oh, I haven't been to the have I been to the gardeners? Don't remember. I wanna try going to the Roman ruins again. See if hey, there's Paul. Hello, Magdalene. How would I get to the ruins? I don't think they're accessible anymore. Oh. Father Thomas, I really think we ought to take my granddad's advice. He told you the church's foundation could need repair eventually, and I think that floods last spring finally did it. I've looked at the stonework myself. I may not be as skilled as Lucky was, but even I can see the damage. Hey, Lucky. Hey, we got like an old photo of him. The foundation's cracked. I'm not sure how much longer it can hold up. I understand that, Craft. But as I told Lucky, I cannot in good conscience have you exhume the bodies in the graveyard. Ah, God bless you, Magdalene. Hello, Father Thomas. Craft. Busy at work, I see. Something wrong with the church? The foundation's finally cracked. Granddad told me to keep an eye out on the church stone in case it ever happened, and now it has. Now, Craft. It's a matter of safety, Father. Once the foundation has cracked, it's only a matter of time before the church floor gives out. Or the walls shift. Is there anything you can do? Yes, but Father Thomas is concerned about disturbing the church graveyard. Disturbing holy ground is not a simple matter, Craft. Even if I were to move certain plots to ossuaries, it would take time. Certain rituals must be done to ensure the sanctification of the bodies. Can you fix the foundation on the other side of the church, Craft? Near Sister Emily's cell? That could work. Could you give that your blessing, Father? I wouldn't have to bother the sister if that's what you're worrying about. Yes, that quells some of my fears, yes. I must insist your repairs do not break down the walls of Emily's cell. It's a matter of maintaining her vows, you see. Alright, I'll take a look at the damage and see if I can repair the damage from that side. Thanks for your suggestion, Magda. I've been trying to convince Father Thomas for days now. was better than the church falling apart. Indeed. Kraft, I trust you'll let me know before you begin any work. Of course, father. Good, good. Well, I must return to my duties. God bless you both. Alright, where do I go again? I did not know there's like an entirely different chapter going on. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can go to the gardener farm. Hey, Bugs. You just can't help it, huh? Oh yeah, I did. I did. I've seen Bill Peter there. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I can go up? Holy shit! Apollo! Hey Magdalene. And Artemis. Hello Magdalene. Yeah, this is where Andreas used to sleep. Alright, let's keep going with the story. Alright, where to begin? Ah, I should write to Esther. Dearest Esther, hope you've been well. Autumn has reached us here in Tassing at last. I hope you and your family are well. Dad sends his regards to your parents like usual. I spent the last few days collecting oak galls with Sister Gertrude. I don't suppose you have the chance to do that in Prague. Sister Gertrude has been teaching me how to grind them into a smooth ink. It's difficult to work, but you'll find no better ink anywhere in Bavaria. I'll send along a bottle with this letter. Oh, did I mention Dad started a new project? He's painting a mural of Tassing's history in our new rat house to memorialize the revolt. The whole thing has me thinking about my own family history, past, present, and future. I don't think I want to stay in Tassing forever. It's a quaint place to grow up, but I'm 20 now. She's 20! Jesus Christ! Shit. Do I want to take over the family shop or nah? Do I want to move out? Huh. Dad says I should take over the shop, but I want to do more with my life. Not just take over a print shop in some tiny town in the Alps. If I married a master printer, then I could become part of the Printers Guild. Then I'd be able to send Dad my extra earnings and make a name for myself in one of the cities. And yes, before you break the nib off your pen, I will come visit you in Prague, I promise. I'll try to make time to visit before winter. Life has been bustling here. Dad's been busy with the rat house mural, so I've taken over in the workshop. I'm sure it will be a sight to behold once it's finished. Write back to me soon. All my love, Magda. There goes the time. Go to bed. Oh, he's still not asleep. Fine, I guess I should. It's late, I should get some rest soon. Is that 11 in the evening? Klaus. Ah! The fuck? Dad? Dad? Magdalene? What the fuck's going on? Dad! Hang on, I'm coming. Jesus fuck! Magdalene. What happened? Are you alright? You're bleeding. Someone came into the house. They hit me over the head. I'll go get Dr. Stoltz. Try not to move, Dad. Magdalene, it's not safe. Whoever attacked me. This wound is too deep for me to take care of my... Oh, Jesus. Magdalene, be careful. I'll be right back, I promise. Holy shit. Alright, it's... Shit's popping off. Oh, he survived. Do you know why anyone would want to attack you, Klaus? No, maybe someone didn't like one of the books I sold them. Are you sure you didn't see a shadow and hit your head on the printing press? Come on, Jorg, you saw the workshop. Somebody was looking for something. Time to detectify. Yeah, I didn't expect that this entire chapter to be a thing in the first place, let alone to have like another, you know, mystery. At least someone didn't die yet. A burglar in Tassing? That's preposterous. Well, if it wasn't an attack, what was it? Enough. It was a deliberate blow to the head. Unless any of you wish to debate my diagnosis. No, of course not, no. As I thought. Truthfully, Klaus, I'm surprised the blow didn't kill you. You have a strong skull. It's a grave injury, Magdalene. It's a grave injury, Magdalene. You'll need to help take care of your father. Whatever I need to do. Good. Of course, the mural will have to be called off now. Klaus, you absolutely cannot get out of bed. Ah, is that what they were going for? No, it has to be done. This is too important. So somebody tried to kill him to stop him from doing the mural. Just give me some time to rest. I'll find a way to make it work. I don't think we need to cancel the entire project. Can't we just wait? Klaus, your health comes first. Anyway, we haven't even been able to agree on what the mural should be. Indeed, it might be best to abandon the entire idea. With respect, Father Thomas, you are not on this council. Yes, just offering an opinion. I can paint the mural. What? Max, quit joking around. Well, I know you want to help your dad, but aren't you too young for something this big? Oh, fuck off. I've been painting since before I could walk. You don't think I'm good enough? I'm older than odds and he's on the town council. And it doesn't even do anything. Yes, I do. I do plenty for the town. Painting a mural this large and complicated will take a lot of skill and expertise. So that's why we were having your dad make it. He's been making art forever. I agree with Paul. Klaus needs home care. You're best suited for that, Magdalene, not a mural. What is that supposed to mean? Or are you sure you're up for it? Physically, I mean. It's quite demanding. You'd be up on scaffolding and could fall. What would any of you know about it? Are you not listening to me? I've already been doing this work for years. I know what it takes. Dad knows what it takes. Do you? I can do it, Dad. If you don't trust Magdalene to do the mural, to hell with a lot of you. Klaus, if you don't trust her, you don't trust me. I'll never do any work for this council again. Alright, I say we let her. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice. Very well. Alright, Magdalene, you can do it. But you still need to talk to us about what you're doing, alright? Fine, but I'm taking Dad's ideas into account. Well, we'll figure it out. Thanks, Magdalene. Rest up close. I'll do my best, Jorg. Magdalene, just a moment. Yes, what is it? I don't want to say this in front of your father or the others. Your father's lucid right now, but his injury is severe. His current demeanor is misleading? What are you saying? Magdalene, there is damage to his brain. He may have a few weeks, maybe even a few months left. But he's not gonna survive. Can't we take him to see a surgeon? No, he can't be moved in this condition. In fact, he shouldn't move at all. Even if he could, I don't think the finest Italian surgeons would know how to deal with trauma like this. So, he's just gonna die? There's nothing I can do about it? You can make him comfortable and you can enjoy the time you have left. I can help with palliative care. But time will run out before long. I'm sorry, Magdalene. Well, shit. Dad needs to be able to see the mural in its finished form. But I don't know how much time he has left. Warner said it could be a few months, or... God protect him. I'll pick up where Dad left off. He wanted to paint the history of Tassing from its earliest days to the revolt. I'll start with the earliest part of Tassing's history, the pagan tribes and the Romans. Then I'll move on to founding of the Abbey and Tassing Saints. After that, I should find a way to represent our recent history. Depicting the revolt is important to Dad. People in Tassing might know some of the town's history, but not all of it. Dad said the library in Kearsarge had those records. He was gonna write to the last prioress to see if she had any information. I should write to her now while I'm thinking about it. Alright. Where to begin? Dad told me the last prioress at Kearsarge knew something about the old history of Tassing. He said she became the abbess of a convent in Bologna. Mother Illuminata? Yes, at Santa Margherita. I should write to her. A small town in the Republic of Genoa, or Genoa, along the coast of the Ligurian Sea. Mother Illuminata, abbess of Santa Margherita, formerly prioress of Kearsarge Abbey. Ooh. Alright. My name is Magdalene Druckrein. I do not believe we ever met, as I was very young when you left Kearsarge. You were acquainted with my father. He brought many books from the library before the terrible fire consumed the place. I am writing because my father and I are creating a mural in the Tassing Red House. It's gonna tell the history of our community and the Kearsarge as well. We have only legends and folklore, since of course all of Kearsarge's books were destroyed in the fire. I was hoping you could tell us something about the early history of the town when the Romans were here. If you know anything about the early history of the abbey itself, we would also be glad to hear of it. We would appreciate any help you could give us, and we hope you are well. Fuck. My father always spoke highly of you, especially how you cared for the sisters after the fire. God bless you. Magdalene. If I want to finish the mural before Christmas, I should start planning tomorrow. I should head to bed and get as much rest as I can. Like now? I didn't do anything even. Fuck. Magdalene. Hey Dad, how are you feeling? Can I get you anything? No, no, I'm fine. You go on. Alright, I'll come back and check on you later. Guess I'm going to bed. It's late, I should get some rest soon. Holy shit, whoa, whoa, hold on, it's my birthday! 25! October 25, that was my birthday, fuck! What the fuck is going on? That was a lot of time passing, what the fuck? Reichspostman! Ah, Mr. Zdakarin, I have a few letters from here addressed to you. Take care now. Thank you, sir. Wait, so I didn't do shit in these... How many days was it? 2 weeks? Mother Illuminata wrote back to me. I hope her response helps me paint the mural. Oh, there she is. Mr. Strockerin, thank you for your letter. I hope this reply finds you and your father in good health. I remember you both, as your father would carry you between the rows of our library in its final years. I also remember your late mother and brother, God keep their souls. While we did have some books that discuss Tassing's past, it's likely they were as mythological as what your neighbors believe. That said, I remember one of the peasants, Tilman Krautzer, read about the history of the town. I know he died during the revolt, but perhaps his family knows some of what he learned. I should also say that it's not true that all of Kersaw's books were destroyed by the fire. Andras Mailer managed to save some from the flames, God rest his soul. Tilman Krautzer, yes. In the aftermath of that terrible night, cataloging and preserving the surviving books was not at the top of any of our minds. Even so, this topic has stirred a memory within me. Several years before the fire, there was a death at Kersau, the murder of Baron Rothwagel. He had mentioned something about finding a copy of Historia Tessier, a comprehensive chronicle of your home. I had forgotten about it until now because the murder dominated all our thoughts in the days and weeks that followed. It troubles me now because I recall that the late Father Matthias was also reading a copy of Historia Tessier shortly before he died. We never accounted for either book's whereabouts. They may have been hidden somewhere in the library and went up with everything else. Perhaps Prior Ferenc took it from the Baron after the murder. Ferenc had an interest in books of all sorts, of course, but it seems like an odd thing to do at the moment. Then again, only God knows what he did and why he did it. Miklaus Halber... The Baron's Manser... Oh, that guy. Believed it may have been stolen by the town thief, Martin Bauer. I understand he was killed by the mob along with the miller on the night of the fire. If he did steal the book, he took its whereabouts to his grave. If any of his family remain in Tassing, perhaps you could ask them. As for the history of the abbey, I fear that was also lost in the blaze. However, as sacristan, Prior Matthew learned a great deal about its subject. Holy shit, look at old Matthew, holy fuck. I have not kept in contact with him, but I know that he is now the Archdeacon of Sion. Sion, once a free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, Sion became the capital of Valais when the canton joined the Swiss Confederacy following the Swabian War in 1499. He is no longer a Benedictine, but uses his family name. I'm not gonna read that. If you write to him soon, your letter may reach him before snow covers Valais, a canton in the Swiss Alps. Please convey my best wishes to your father. He was a good friend to the Abbey in its better years. Despite the violence that occurred, I hold no ill will towards anyone from Tassing. I pray that you have seen better days since that night and that God forgives the many errors we made. God bless you as well. Mother Illuminata, Abbess of Santa Margherita. And then Esther. My dear Magda. Holy shit, that's a lot of reading, Jesus Christ. My parents were glad to hear from your father. Please tell him they wish to hear from him soon. Speaking of printing, your ink was well received indeed. I made several prints with it. They look lovely on the wall. Alicia has taken to making her own ink from scraps he found around the house after he saw yours. Mother was furious when he spent several pfennigs trying to find lapis at the market. She set him scrubbing the floors for it. Took him 3 days. I'm glad you're keeping busy, even though it keeps you from visiting. Father says we'll have room whenever you decide to make an appearance. Though really, if you don't plan to stay in Tassing, you ought to come sooner rather than later. There are plenty of beautiful young Christian men around town, printers and academics alike. Or maybe something else. You'd have your pick. Prague is a good city for me as well. Before the explosion, there was a handsome man at the synagogue. Simund caught my eye. His father is a merchant and he's a doctor. He went to the University of Padua. Can you believe it? I'd quite like to marry him if I can find him again. Anyway, I think you'd have even better luck than me. The boys would swoon at a beautiful blonde artist from the Alps. Please keep us abreast of your father's mural. We'll have to come see when it's finished. Blessings. Esther. I'll have to write Esther back tonight. I should head home and check on Dad. Hi Dad, how are you feeling? Oh, Magdalene. Sitting upright is still a struggle, I'm afraid. The dizziness makes my stomach turn, so I'd rather not eat at the moment. Are you sure I can bring up something light, like milk or broth? No, I can't stomach anything just yet. But tell me, where are you off to? I need to get started on the first part of the mural today, the old history. Mother Illuminata didn't know much about Tassing's early history, but she did give me a few places to start. I'm gonna ask Blacktail. Oh, his grandpa, okay. Told him any stories. Illuminata said he used to read about it. He used to read about the Romans. Mother Illuminata, Magdalene. Right, yes, Mother Illuminata. Young Kreutzer has mentioned those tales from time to time, yes. He comes by to borrow books now and then. Usually when he's found some interesting old ruins out in the fields. You might ask him about that. Il Peter's always harumphed about how no one paid attention to the old ways anymore too. I'm sure he'll have some stories to tell about old Tassing. You might stop to talk to him. I didn't think of that. Thanks, Dad. I can hardly understand him these days, but it's worth asking. He's an old man, Magdalene. He'll enjoy the company either way. Alright, I'll talk to him too if I have time. You might talk to Smokey too. Yeah, Smokey was around. The old charcoal burner seemed to know more about what's going on in the woods around town than anyone else. That and he's a known gossip. He's always been kind to me when I chat with him. I'm certain he'll know something about the ruins. You may hear something worth your while at any rate. I'll go talk to him. What about the ruins or the mines? I can't just use books and stories alone. I want to explore whatever is left over from the Romans and before. The salt mine and Roman ruins are the oldest parts of Tassing, so it only makes sense to see what they left behind. Ah, you take after your mother. She was always thorough in her research. You always said that's what good artists do, Dad. Be careful, alright? I know the twins mess around near the salt mine, but I don't want you getting hurt. I don't know why York doesn't keep them in line. Always making trouble, those two. Oh, shit. Ah, the twins, Apollo and Artemis. Okay. When you name your kids after pagan gods instead of saints, I guess. At least Artemis knows how to read. I don't think Apollo can even spell his name. The boy struggles with his letters, Magdalene. Don't shame him for it. Not everyone is a printer's daughter. Don't forget your other chores while you're running around town, alright? We'll still have a household to run. I'll get everything done. That's my girl. I better get going if I want to do all of that today. I'll see you later, Dad. Good luck, Magdalene. Alright, we got a bunch of places to go. Check. Can I do all of those today? I know that's what she said, but still. What is that place? Is it down here? Nope. Where the fuck am I? Where is that? Kreutzer house? I guess. Where is the Kreutzer? Oh, it's this one, I guess. Oops. Hey, Mags. Got your way with the mural, huh? I didn't expect to convince the council like that. Jesus Christ! I can be so mean. I can be pretty stubborn when I want to, Utz. Clearly, I'm impressed. The rest of the council has been arguing over the matter for so long, even I couldn't get the word in. Then you come in and shut them up in a few minutes. We could use more women like you in the town. What do you mean by that, Utz? There are plenty of opinionated women in town. Want to let us join the council? Well, you'd have to take that up with the Lord. Besides, I don't think any of them are as hard-headed as you. You're the exception, Magdalene. You always are. Clearly, you've forgotten about Agnes. She doesn't suffer fools gladly. That's not what I meant. She's not... Oh, never mind. Forget about it. Anyway, standing up to the council like that was great. I know I'm on the council, but sometimes it doesn't seem like I have any influence. Oh, hold on. It actually seems insecure about his place on the council. He may be an ass sometimes, but I don't like to see him upset. Maybe I should reassure him. You do though, you vouched for me to the mural in the first place. Only after your dad did. I still feel bad about that. I should have stuck up for you. Being the youngest one on the council has been harder than I thought. I know Baltus and Warner didn't think I'm capable, and even Paul has warned me about being too rash. My dad died trying to make a difference in this town. All I'm trying to do is carry on his legacy, but it seems like the others won't make room for any change. Keep pushing, Guts. They're stuck in the past, but we're looking towards the future of Tessing. I don't think anything's gonna change for the better in this town. It's stuck in its ways. You're probably right. The revolt was the last time the town tried to change anything, and, well... ah well, better get back to it. See you later, Max. Blacktail. God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Theo. Do you have a moment? Of course, what do you need? Odd says you've been obsessed with your painting. I have other interests too. Odd is just jealous that I spend more time with the mural than I do with him. Oh no, I didn't want... Fuck. He is fond of you can't blame the boy. Anyway, what was it you wanted to know? I'm looking into the early history of testing for the first part of the mural. Mother Illuminata said your grandfather read about the history of the town. Ah, fertile fields, that is. Seemed like old pot shards and Latin trivia were all he ever talked about. All of Granddad's reading came from the Abbey's library, though, and you know what happened there. Poof, up in smoke. So you don't have any of his old books? Only a few. Granddad tried to buy some when the Abbey fell on hard times, but they were too expensive. But I can show you something better than books. Oh, evidence? Something like that. See, we don't have any books on the old pagans, but we do have their stuff. Shards of ceramic pots and animals, bricks from what looks to be an old forge, mountains of salt. Even found a little bear carved from ember. Where did you find all this stuff? It's not just me. Carl finds things, Fabian too. Any farmer would tell you the same. It's all out there in the fields, under the dirt. Can't go one season without turning up something. Where are you keeping these things? Nowhere, we just toss them into piles with the rest of the rocks and root clumps. Sure, it's interesting, but we can't do much of anything with the stuff except look at it. What do you think it all means? I don't follow. How do you think these people lived? What do you think they were like? Oh, I guess I never really thought about it. They seem like regular people. Their remains all look like ours. Tools and weapons are rougher but not badly made. The little carvings and ceramic critters aren't so different from the things Ava made for Utz. Huh. I suppose I expected them to be more strange. Because they weren't Christians? No doubt they were coarse, but they didn't seem especially violent, not like the church says. Not so different from today, really. The mine... Did pagan start this... Did pagan start the mine? Had to have, I'd say. Most people think it was a Roman project, but I think the Romans just dug out what was already there. That's why testing was so important to the Romans in the first place. Salt. So testing wasn't just on the Imperial Road, they made the road come through testing. Do you think there's anything left of the pagans down there? I don't know, but anything they left would have to have better preserved than what we dug out on the fields. Magdalene, tell me you aren't thinking of going down there. What if there's stuff that could help me with the mural? Magdalene, that mine is hundreds of years old. You could break your neck just getting in there. It's worth it for the mural. It has to be perfect. Imagine how your dad would feel if you got hurt. Oh shit. Oh no! Made fun of it! Ah shit, I fucked up. I didn't want to make fun of him. It was more like a jokey way. Oh, come on. I'm not lying to your father so you can put yourself in harm's way. Now, you're a clever girl, so I don't doubt you'll find a way in if you set your mind to it. But I can't help you, Magdalene. It would break your father's heart if something happened to you. That's fine. But this has been a big help. Glad to spread some knowledge around. Important for folks to know their past. You think all this pagan stuff will make it in the mural? I can bring some of the things the boys and I have found over to the Red House tomorrow if that would help at all. That would be nice. I'm glad you're taking an interest, Magdalene. I thought no one cared about the pagans but me and Granddad. I should warn you, if you do head into the forest, keep an eye out for the Lord's men. They're strict, worse now than they used to be. I'll be careful. Not tomorrow. Till then. Hello, Ava. Magda, darling. Utz isn't here, I'm afraid. Oh, he's outside. Oh, that's alright. I can find him later if I need to. I think he wandered off towards the rat house. Something about the council, but if you ask me, I think he's looking for you. That doesn't do any real work. Sort of disappoint him. Haha, he'll recover once he learns you've dropped by. He's always working on town council business these days, and he's still working at mastering carpentry too. I suggested a few years ago that he take up an apprenticeship, but he was determined to remain in Tessing. I think he's more comfortable here, even if that means he'll never be the craftsman Otto was. I help him how I can, but there's only so much I know how to do. Besides, I think he feels like he's taking care of me instead of the other way around. Funny how time does that. I think Dad misses Mom, even after all these years. Do you ever miss Otto? Every day. I see him in the little things Otto does, the way he smiles, or how he laughs. I miss my husband, but I'm proud of Otto. He's growing into a capable young man. I'm excited to see him grow into a husband and father. He'll make a wonderful partner. He still acts like a boy half the time. Oh, that's the way of man. The Lord gave them lofty spirits that need to exert themselves. Give it time, Magdalene. You'll see. All men are tempered by marriage. If you say so. Anyway, I'm sure you'll have things to do. I'll let you get back to them. Anyway, good to see you, Magda. You too, Ava. I want to talk to the little one. Magda! It's... Alright, what else we got? We got the gardener farm. Oh, that's the old guy. Illust Peter. Where was he? This way? Hello, Peter. Can I talk to you for a moment? What's that? I'm not gonna do the voice. Can I talk to you for a moment? Goddamn, don't you shout at me. Sorry, Peter. What do you want anyway? Was wondering if you could tell me some of the stories about testing. Oh, the old tales, huh? It's been so damn long since anyone had a thought to ask me about what I know. But there's still a few of the old tales knocking about in the skull. Are there any myths from even before the Romans came to Tassing? Of course there are. The Romans weren't the first ones to live here, you know. There are spirits older than the saints that live in these woods. Older than the Romans. They protected Tassing before St. Moritz ever set a blessed foot in town. But Father Thomas said that the only good spirit is the Holy Ghost. Everything else is of the devil. And if that were true, then Tassing wouldn't have been around for the Romans to take. It's Perchta and her wild hunt that scared the evil ones away. They've protected Tassing since its founding day. Long before these Romans, our ancestors roamed these mountains under a great chieftain called Rhaetus. Wait, isn't Rhaetus a Latin name? The ending on his name is the masculine singular ending common on most male Roman names. Plenty of names with the same letters doesn't make them Latin, does it? Now quit your yammering and listen. Folk weren't as kind as they are now, and the tribes fought one another for the best land. The old chieftain was a yellow-bellied coward who neglected the old gods. He was too proud to make offerings. Because of him, the gods favored other tribes, and Rhaetus's people had no land to call their own. Instead, they wandered through these mountains and valleys, hunting and gathering what they could to survive. One day, when winter was approaching, Riotous went hunting and found a wounded wolf tangled in a trap. But instead of killing the beast, as most men would, he helped the beast and loosed it from its bounds. Was the wolf a spirit in disguise? Ah. Of course not. Wolves are wolves, girl. Spirits don't need the skins of animals for their power. Still, you've got a sense of the thing. The old gods are keen to repay favors done, and Pershta is the goddess of the wild hunt. The wolves are her animals. She leads the wild hunt, and the wolves lead the hunts of the forest. Back in my day, folk knew it was bad luck to kill a wolf. Now I'm the only one who remembers these things. Pershta saw Riotous' action and took favor on him and told the wolf to lead the chief to her sacred spring. Riotous led his people to the spring and claimed it for his homeland, and we've been in this valley ever since. Then those goddamn Romans came and destroyed everything, but you see, there were other gods protecting this place before St. Moritz. It's why a few of us still honor Perchta. She protects us against witches and fiends. Perfect for the first part of the mural. Good, good. Nice to know I can still be of some use in this town. What about the Romans? Do you know any Roman legends of testing? Roman legends? Pah! I don't bother with stories from outsiders or tales of gods that aren't our own. The Romans did nothing but conquer our people and destroy this town. We spent generation after generation building testing back up from those days. And still, our traditions keep dying with no one to carry them on. I'm asking about them right now. These stories need to be on the mural. The mural, Fine, fine, but I don't know any of the old Roman shit. Alright, alright. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for sharing your stories with me, Peter. At least someone wants to listen to me. I'm tired. Talking so much it made my jaw ache. Yeah, same. Christ, I gotta narrate all this shit. I'll leave you to rest and God bless you, Peter. I'm gonna have to play a few games with like less reading out loud. Because my throat is sore and my mouth is fucking dry and I have to take a sip of Pepsi every 5 minutes. Right, where are we going next? Charcoal burner to Smoky and then to the salt mine. Alright, that seems to be about it. At least I can do more than one thing in one day. God damn. Is that guy shitting? Nico! Oh, hello, Magdalene. Nico, what are you doing out here? Biding my time, contemplating life. In the forest at this cold time of year? I like the calm and the chill. Makes me feel lively. I'm not looking forward to returning to the inn either. Oh no. I doubt you're avoiding the inn itself or Killian, so I have to assume it's Hannah. Just so. Lately, Hannah and I fight more days than not. Yeah, I figured that they're not having like a good day. So I walk in the woods to clear my head. That can be good for business. What happened between you two? We lied to each other, fostered resentment, grew apart. It's a tale as old as matrimony. I don't see the point in marrying for love. It should be a partnership, like a business. Jesus Christ. Sure, it's not so bad as that. Life will find many ways to disappoint you before you're old like me. We were in love once, I think. It's been so long I hardly remember. Well, I was in love. I would have suffered any slight for her, even that fucking Miller. At least Lenhard died in the revolt. But that didn't stop Hannah from disgracing our marriage. Oh no, who else did she fuck? I swallowed my pride and let it go on because I thought it would make her happy. But I shouldn't talk to you about this. You've caught me in a weak moment, Magdalene. Jesus Christ, dude! Maybe it's not appropriate, but I'm listening anyway. Kind of you. Perhaps if I were a better man, Hannah would still love me. We're too old to change now. She's too stubborn. I'm too weak. It's pointless. You and Hannah managed to raise a kind man in Killian despite all that. Killian is a good boy. A diligent son. He deserves a better father. I failed him too. Now you're just feeling sorry for yourself. You would be sorry too if you were me. I'm sorry I burdened you with this. Please don't tell your father. Go home, Nico. My dad's dying and this was still the most depressing conversation I've ever had. Jesus Christ. Sometimes we have to keep things from our family. But it's bad for the soul, isn't it? Lying. Go home, Nico. Very well. Until later, Magdalene. Till then. Jesus Christ, it's not doing well. Hello, is there something I can do for you? Knives need sharpening? I'm Magdalene Druckerin. Are you a friend of Smokey's? I like to think so. I'm Voxlov. I'm a tinker. Travel around and help people out with sharpening knives, little things like that. Druckerin, are you a printer's daughter? I am. My father's a printer. My father and I are both printers. Do you sample the wares much? What? I read books. Voxlov, don't. You're gonna get in trouble again. What's he talking about? Nothing, ignore him. Nothing? This one can't help but talk to people about all the strange things he believes. Oh no. He reads all sorts of books, talks to all odd folk, and gets ideas brewing in his head. Now that doesn't bother old Smokey none. Bothers some other people a whole lot. Doesn't bother me any. Well, if it doesn't bother you and it doesn't bother old Smokey, sounds like there's nothing to worry about. Fine, you get run out of here again, don't blame me. They want to know what happened. A long time ago I got into an argument with some people in town. They told Father Thomas. To his credit, he told them to let it go, but somehow an inquisitor found out. Oh no. Anyway, I had to leave for a while. So, books, strange ideas? Yes, the host, the Eucharist, the bread and wine, body and blood of Christ. Eucharist? The consecrated elements of communion, also called the Lord's Supper or Holy Communion. In Catholicism, the Eucharist refers to bread and wine after they have been transubstantiated into the body and blood of Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy Communion? What about it? More and more people are writing about rejecting fuck this. The idea that the bread and wine of the Eucharist literally becomes the body and blood of Christ. Here we go. Yes? Well, there are two ways to look at it. The first is on the grounds that Wycliffe and Huss rejected it. Using our eyes, our senses, there is nothing perceptible that changes in the character of the bread and the wine. Must our senses necessarily... I suppose it's true. Yeah, I mean, I agree with the guy. But there's also a second point. Even if the bread and wine turn to Christ's body and blood, why is that necessary for spiritual communion? We are bound by flesh, attempting to reunite with the light of God through the Eucharist. The act, the observance, unites our will with that of Christ. God is present, or He is present in us through the remembrance, not the physical act. Are you following this, Smokey? Absolutely not, and that's what I'll say if any Inquisitors come around. Are you ready to hear what's important to... Are you ready to hear why it's important to disbelieve in transubstantiation? I'm certain this is leading somewhere good. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, but alright. This all starts with Lucifer creating the world. Excuse me? God was the Word, and the Word was truth, and truth is light. The light is God's will. God's light contained aspects, what we consider angels, facets of His infinite intellect. One of these aspects separated itself from His intellect and manifested in the darkness as the corrupt will, Lucifer. By what power could a portion of God's will separate from the whole? The will moved itself. Alright. God's intellect, being infinite, also contained the capacity to transcend the infinite. To exist outside of the boundaries of God's infinite light, the corrupt will brought into being an equally infinite darkness. Fucking hell. Within that darkness, Lucifer cast his false light, a corrupted imitation of the divine intellect, to create the world. All material in our world is inherently a corrupted manifestation of that false light. What the fuck is this guy talking about again? We still have a connection to God through our intellect, but it is flawed by existing in our physical bodies. Was Jesus flawed by being a man even though he was born of a virgin? But I still believe we can be redeemed through Christ, right? Genesis is wrong? I don't fucking know. There are many stories of creation, many versions, even of Genesis. Why is it you believe yours is the correct one? You believe the one your church has given you. You believe the one your church has given you. Maybe if you were given another, you would have believed that instead. Where am I going with this? He was not born of a virgin. I'm not hearing any of this. And it would not matter if he was. Lucifer was a rebellious splinter of God's will. The Christ appeared when God willed his divine intellect into Jesus. But I said that physical bodies were all corrupt. What is this? Yes, but while we are the heirs of Lucifer's rebellious intellect, Christ received wisdom from the light of God himself. He did truly die and was truly resurrected in body. But his reappearance was only important for him to convey the message of salvation to the people. In truth, resurrection is always happening. Since we die without grace, our souls are condemned to be reborn. This physical world is the only hell we know, living again and again the only torment. That's an interesting idea, sure. I'll humor him. I'm glad you think so. I spent a lifetime thinking about it. Anyway, thank you for indulging me, Magdalene. I was just being polite. Until later. Jesus Christ. What time is it? It's 11. I can pull off a little more. Let me talk to Smokey. See what he's got to say. Good day, Mr. Stuckerin. I've told you, Smokey. Call me Magdalene. Old habits, I suppose. What brings you to my corner of the woods? More gossip? Only ancient gossip. I was wondering if you know anything about the old pagan and Roman mines. The mines? Is this a new interest of yours, Magdalene? I don't see the townsfolk trek out there as much anymore. Last I saw, there were two twins making trouble. They know a way in, but I'll be damned if I ever set foot close to that place. What are you so interested in over there? The mural in the rat house needs a section about the earliest days of testing. I'm starting to get lost. Like I'm starting to get lost within the fucking letters. The mines are the oldest part of testing, and you keep a keen ear. I thought you might have heard something. I don't know about getting down into the mines, but I do know a fair few stories about them and the other Roman ruins around here. The old stories my father used to tell me when he was the burner of Tassing. The one about Mars and Tassia, the nymph, was always my favorite, although I blame that on my youth. Tassia, like Tassing? Mm-hmm. Pope named the town after a pagan god, a Roman one at that. I don't mind telling you the tale, Magdalene, but I warn you, it's a bit bawdy. Well, can't be curious. Ha, I won't be scandalizing you. Can't have your father hounding me for any coarseness. But I'll tell the decent bits of what I remember. Everyone excludes me from the fun. You'll have your fun in time, Magdalene. You just wait and see. Alright, so what's the story? Well, legend said that Mars was hunting in these woods and spied a fat boar for the taking. He just pulled back his spear when he heard a woman scream in terror. Of course, the creature ran off, and the god was angry at the loss of his quarry. So he tramped through the woods to see why a woman was in the forest and not in the local town. But I go into the forest all the time. Yes, but those were the old woods, Magdalene. The wilds, where spirits and ghosts prowl. Just trying to scare me. Ghosts aren't real. Human spirits go to heaven or hell, they don't stay on earth. What do you mean, prowl? Prowl, you know, like spirits and other evil things do. I can't just say they walked through the woods like you or me. They prowled. Alright, keep going. So Mars found a nymph, Tassia, bathing in the spring with a fat, ugly satyr goading her from the shore. Oh no. Enraged at seeing the trapped nymph, Mars transformed into a wolf and slew the satyr. And in return, well, Tassia baited the god. They bait. Aha, I get it. They baited. I did warn you, Magdalene. When Mars left the pool, he dripped onto the ground and it blossomed with flowers and crops. They say that's why this valley is so fertile. Cool. We've been growing crops here for generations. People would want a reason for that, even if it was the gods. That might be tricky to paint on the mural. I'm not sure if the council would approve. I doubt they would, but you're the artist, aren't you? You get to choose what the mural shows. I wouldn't let those old bastards keep you from painting what you want. So much of what the Romans left behind was destroyed over the years, but I like that we still have these tales. We can never really destroy stories as long as there are people to tell them. Of course, the Romans left a hell of a lot behind too. The town is more Roman than Bavarian, really. Well, we are a part of the Holy Roman Empire. The largest and most powerful European state in its time, the Holy Roman Empire was made up of many peoples and suffered from much internal strife during the Reformation, despite Emperor Maximilian's firm hand over the land. Haha, there we are, and not for a lack of trying. Tassing is actually much smaller now than it was in the Romans' day. At least that's what I make of it. The ruins go deep into the forest and all the way to the old mine. Half of Tassing is built on Roman stone. Take a walk around town and you'll start noticing things. We use their stone to build. The old temple by Sadia Shrine has grown over, but the aqueduct runs for miles. Even the abbey used to be an old Roman fort. You can see some of the Roman paved stones under the road if you look hard. We may not be Roman, but this town is. I never realized how much we relied on the Romans for our infrastructure. Most of the people around here don't the townsfolk are too busy to notice what's right in front of their eyes. Maybe I should go take a look at the mine. I'd get a better sense of what things were actually like. Aha, nothing will stop you, I see. Well, I won't either. Just keep an eye out for any wolves or satyrs you might see down there, eh? You're still not going to spook me, Smokey. Worth a try, though. Good luck, Magdalene. Be safe. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here, because my throat is getting really sore, and I don't want to play this if I can't, narrate it, because I wanna talk out loud. So yeah, I'll leave it here for now, and I'll pick this back up tomorrow, because now since I can't fucking do Minecraft anymore, I might as well do like a normal day for Friday. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening or night or rest of the day. Bye bye.